Hi there, welcome to Morgan Tarot. It is Lisa here. I'm here to do another reading, and this one is for Aquarius for the beginning of August 2021. If you are here watching, I thank you so much for your support on my very new channel. I've only been doing this for just over a week now, and I think this is like video number 11 for my zodiac sign, so very appreciative of any support that I get on my channel currently. It's overwhelming. I'm just overwhelmingly happy with, the response that I've had so far in just a short period of time. It shows that I'm on the right track and I'm following what I'm meant to be doing from Spirit. I've been guided to do this for a long time now, and I'm just getting it done. So I'm not going to chat too much. I've got three cards I'm pulling for. Three questions I'm pulling for. So the first question is what brings you together. The second question is what pulls you apart. And the third question is what needs your attention in this connection. Now this is for people who have someone in mind, a partner or someone that they are interested in or have energies with, you know what I mean. If you are single, please watch the singles read, which I'll be doing following this one. So this is for a person in mind for Aquarius for the beginning of August 2021. Please remember it is general, it's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't, please just check other placements in your chart. I do have some up for you to watch on my channel, as well as the many other great tarot readers that are out there on YouTube. So let's get started and pull 3 cards of advice, and then we're going to clarify any that need clarifying, and then pull a card of advice from a different deck I have here, whatever I feel guided to use, and then we'll pull an oracle card to finish off. Alright, and I'm trying to keep my readings around 10 minutes in length, just so that I can get more done and get them out faster. So, yeah. Okay, we have our first card. What brings you guys together? We have the Death card here. I've set my intentions very clearly before this, as well as, putting them out there into the universe just now. Second card we have, what pulls you apart? We've got Strength. And we're now asking for what needs your attention in this connection. Aquarius, beginning of August, please show us with truth and clarity what needs their attention. Remember, this could resonate with yourself or your person. It could flip-flop between the two of you. Take it however it resonates if it does, but please don't try to force it. If it doesn't sound like your story, then it's not. Alright, well, cards are jumping everywhere today. I've had a really jumpy deck so far. Alright, one more card for Aquarius for August. What needs their attention in this connection? What needs their attention? That one came out really swiftly. Alright, we have got the King of Swords. Okay, so we have got the Death card for what brings you guys together. It seems that there has been an ending of some sort in either your life, their life, or both of your lives. As a result, it has, created a rebirth. It's created a new beginning. When a death happens, a new beginning happens in life. One door closes, 3 doors open. So it seems that you guys have had an ending. It could be in a relationship with someone else. It could also just mean that you've had an ending in some other part or aspect of your life. You may have come out of a hermit energy where you've been healing from something. You may have been single and, you've come out of a death of, of living in that single energy and being ready to commit and be in a stable, committed relationship with somebody. It could be that a job has ended. It could be that you've recently moved. I mean, it's just an energy of a new beginning for you. Okay, so something is coming about in this connection because you both have let something in the past go. It could just be one of you, it could be both of you. So take it as it resonates. I'm going to clarify that in just a moment. So there's definitely been an ending here in your life or their life or both of your lives. So let's do a quick clarifier before we move on. Why is the Death card here for what brings you guys together for Aquarius in August 2021? Okay, we've got 2 cards. Got the 9 of Pentacles and the Tower. Okay, so it looks like there's been something quite shocking and unexpected happen. We have the Death and the Tower together. So it does look as though there's been an ending in a connection. And this could be you, it could be them. I don't feel like it's both of you. I feel like one of you has had an ending recently in a relationship, and it's been quite unexpected. Something, the foundations here with the tower have fallen apart. It's chaos, it's shock, it's hurt, it's pain. The tower is a very, very painful energy, because quite often it happens without us expecting it. And it's guided by spirit, because they know that this needs to happen in order for you to have a better future. It's something that's forced upon you because you are not letting something go that is not meant for you, that is not right for you. That sometimes we just don't want to let things go because we don't want to. We're so comfortable in it. We have a fear of the unknown. And I feel like the universe stepped in, which is what it does, and the tower moment happens, and they say, no, we're going to take this from you because it is not for your greater good. You're not growing, you're not learning, and we're going to do, and it's created. It's honestly created by the universe. So the tower moment happened for you or your person, which left you in a 9 of Pentacles energy, which is a very single, abundant energy, but it's not a miserable energy. It's an actual really happy energy. This person is happily single. This person is doing well in life in general, in career and finance, in just feeling stable and having a solid foundation underneath them. They're doing, just fine on their own. They don't really need that 10th pentacle, but it would be nice to have. It's the same as the 9 of cups. Same kind of energy. It's a very single energy. So it does show me that this person has recently separated from somebody, whether that be you or them. And that has allowed them to open up to a new connection, which is now you or your person. Strength card here for what pulls you apart. May be that this situation in the past is causing this person to use a lot of their inner courage and strength to try and be healed enough so that they are ready to commit to someone else, because quite clearly there's been something quite unexpected and shocking has happened to them with the tower and the death energy. They do want a new beginning, and they are very abundant and looking for that 10th pentacle, but all healing takes time. It takes time to happen. It doesn't kind of happen overnight, and we don't want a rebound situation where someone jumps from one thing to the other, because they're not quite ready for that either if they just jump into something so quickly. But yeah, with the strength card being here, there is an energy of this person that has had an ending is having to really reflect upon what the issues were within that connection and what caused this tower to happen. They're trying to now examine how this came to be. Did they miss the signs? Was there something they could have done? It's a kind of thing that we kind of all go through when something unexpected happens. We try to think back and reflect, should I have seen this coming? Were there signs? What could I have done differently? How should I have managed this differently? All of those kinds of doubts creep into your mind because, you kind of are shocked at yourself for not seeing it happening and coming and not doing anything about it. But, that's the nature of the tower. It comes in to shock us into action and shock, change into our life, which is something that needs to happen. Quite often we're just too comfortable in that same old energy. So the universe came in and created you into an abundant single energy, or your person, take it as it resonates. And this person is now struggling with that. They're struggling with the fact that that they're single because they seem happy in their single energy. It's more a struggle with how do I now see myself in a new connection with someone else? How do I fit in this connection? Can I trust this person? Could this happen again? What do I need to do differently? What are my learnings from my previous relationship that I need to take into the new relationship? So it's a bit of an energy of just being a bit reserved, having to think about how can I manage this relationship differently so that the same mistakes aren't made and that we have a stable, foundation. So using that strength, that inner strength, to really reflect on how they can be a better partner in this connection. And so with the third card, what needs your attention, we have got the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a very studious king. He is hardworking. He's on a mission, this man. He's on a mission. He seeks justice and the truth. He speaks the truth, and he likes others to speak only the truth to him also. If someone doesn't speak the truth that he is expecting, as with the Queen of Swords, they will just cut you off and cut you out of their life because they're just not into playing any games. They're not, they're they're beyond that. They've been hurt in the past, and they're just not willing to put themselves in that situation again. So, you know, they're vulnerable internally, but not externally. You wouldn't know this. I think deep within, you know, the Queen and the King of Swords are quite scarred by what they've been through. Of course they are. But you will never see that, and they would never admit that to you. That is an inner energy that they carry and they embody. But on the exterior, you see a very tough, cold, at times cold, not always cold, but just a tough person that doesn't play games, doesn't, you know, stands their ground and just doesn't tolerate any crap from anybody. You know, what you see is what you get. And they expect the same from the people around them as well. Just to be truthful, honest, and have integrity, loyalty, honesty. All of those things are really important to the King and Queen of Swords. So I feel like this card is here because, you know, what needs your attention is that I feel like because of what this person has been through in the past, whoever this is speaking to that's had the breakup and now is trying to be courageous with this new connection, what they need to be focusing on is using that inner voice, that inner intuition, that, you know, that same strength that the King and Queen of Swords embody. You know, that they've been through something hurtful, but yes, it has taught them lessons, and it's now brought them to a whole new place in their life where they can use those lessons to propel themselves forward, which is what all of our lessons teach us. They take us to the next step in our life. They take us to the next stage of development. They evolve us. They level us up. They, you know, our energies vibrate higher. All of those things only happen because we've been through something that has forced us to reflect upon our own actions, our beliefs, everything. Just reflect within and think about what we have done to contribute to this, because we have, whether we have done it inadvertently or not, we've done something to contribute to this downfall in this past connection, whether it's you or them. You know, two people generally play a role in that, and it's not always apparent straight away, but I think this person's taking time to reflect on that, obviously. But with the King of Swords being here, I feel like what needs attention is that person that has been through this awful, difficult situation where they've had to change and become single and now try to, you know, evolve into a new connection with the learnings from the past connection, now needs to know that they need to protect themselves, they need to protect their energy, protect their heart in a way that they may not have done before, but also not be cold. You know, not come across as that cold King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, because you can also do that when you've been hurt so much. You can be so trauma impacted that you don't become vulnerable anymore. So it's about keeping that balance. It's about keeping that balance now that you've been hurt. Still being open to love and still being, vulnerable to an extent, but also being on guard, being aware, looking for the signs of anything that may not be right, and following your intuition in this connection. I feel like that's a very strong message of the King of Swords. He's here because it's about reminding you that if something doesn't serve you, you can cut it out. You are just fine on your own single, whoever this person is, whether it's you or them. You are abundant, you're happy, you are, you can fulfill all your own wishes. You do not need somebody. This is just something that can, upgrade your life and give you that 10th pentacle. But you are happy in and of yourself, self-made and committed and hardworking, and, you have that inner love, that self-love that we all seek. But the King of Swords is here to remind you that, you do not need this person. If they are not treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, if they're not speaking the truth or not giving you the loyalty, the integrity, the stability, the fairness, the justice that you seek, that you want in this connection, then you just need to cut it off and walk away. So it's reminding you to be open to love, but also be very careful and wary, because you cannot just keep getting hurt over and over again and making the same mistakes. You have to learn from them, which is, I feel, a very strong message from this reading that's in front of me. So I'm now going to pull a card of advice from the Lightseers Tarot deck. Can we have a card of advice, please, for Aquarius and their person for August 2021? All right, Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Cups here as a card of advice about this connection. So we've already got the Nine of Pentacles, and now we've got the Nine of Cups, which is a very, very similar energy. This person is also a very single, abundant, happy energy. Someone who has well-being, who is happy, who is doing well in their life. I mean, look at this person. They're jumping in for joy in the air. They've got 9 cups that are just flying everywhere. This person is taking a massive leap. There's a treasure chest behind them. They're doing very well in life. Okay, so they have a stable job. They have a decent income. They may, have savings in the bank. you know, they've got career prospects, future prospects, goals and dreams. They're chasing everything at the moment, and the only thing that's missing is that 10th cup. But they're happy in and of themselves. They don't need that 10th cup. It's merely something that would be nice to have as an addition to their life. So this person is happily single, and I feel like this goes back to whoever this person is. You know, this person is okay on their own. They're doing just fine, and they've learned a lot from this connection. So they do need to take that into the future connection. And the advice is, do not forget that you are just fine on your own. You are abundant, you are successful, you are self-made, you are happy. You can be just fine with this 9 cups until the right thing, the right person, the right situation comes along. So it's a reminder that, you know, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, it's a very clear message. You know, you do not need anybody. You are just fine. You are very successful on your own. You have everything you need. Okay, love, family, stability, self-love, I guess more important than anything. We need self-love before we can have love for anyone else and for them to us. It is a requirement, and I think, you know, too often we oversee that and think that we can fill that up with someone else. We cannot. We cannot fill up that void. That only comes from within. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Oh, I haven't done an oracle card. So a very clear message here that there's been an ending, like I said, and this person, you know, really just needs to remember that they need to stand in their power and do what is them, what's right for them. All right, let's pull an oracle card from Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck for Aquarius for August. Aquarius for August. One message for Aquarius for August. Come and shuffle 3 more times and take the bottom card. 1. Whoop, because, yeah, these cards, oh my goodness, sorry. They just went all over the floor. I'm going to pick those up, and then I'm just going to shuffle 1 more time and take the bottom card from the deck so that I'm not wasting any more of your or my time. All right, 1. All right, we'll take that one. Okay, so we have got, you are rare and free. There are not many like you. That is a great message, and it really does follow on from what we've just been talking about. It is about self-love. It is about figuring out what it is that makes you happy internally, what makes you happy in love, what are your standards, what are you willing to, what is it you want out of this connection? You know, what are you willing to put up with? What are you willing to invest in this connection? You know, who are you as a person? And this is a message of, you know, you are unique. We are all unique. We're all unique individuals, and you are a unique individual that has everything you need in and of yourself. You do not need someone else. So please think carefully about the person that you connect with. Is this the right person for you? Take a bit of time to reflect on that, reflect on your past connection, take the learnings from it and bring them forward into this new connection, because you are rare and free and there are not many like you. Great message to follow up what we've just been talking about, that very single, self-made, self-fulfilling, self-loving energy that's very strong in this reading. I hope this resonates for you. If it doesn't, as I said at the beginning, please check your other placements. I really do appreciate any views that I get. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.